Hi, good morning. Today I'm going to do a review on the solar power ventilation fan. You can find out this fan actually in our website under the SE Origin, under the solar power ventilation fan section. I think right now a lot of people are asking about these solar power ventilation fans. Probably I will spend some time talking about this solar ventilation fan. Okay, this kind of industrial fan, we call it actually is more applicable to the industry use. You can find this kind of fan in many areas. For example, you can find this in the factory. Factory will use this kind of fan for ventilations. You also can find this kind of fan in a greenhouse, especially in the farming industry. They will use these fans for inside the greenhouse for ventilation as well. You also can find this kind of fan, for example, in the under basement parking area, like for example in some shopping mall, they will install this ventilation fan just to ventilate. Okay, you also can find this in the spark tunnel in Kuala Lumpur. You will find out this kind of fan also for ventilation purpose. But of course, the traditional ventilation fan, they have a lot of weaknesses and not suitable to use for solar power. It's because the traditional design is all about just to make the fan run, but they don't even think about the efficiency of the fan and the power consumptions. Yeah. So when you talk about this kind of fan, normally they will consume roughly about 50 watts to 100 watts, depend on model, design and brand. Okay. But in SE Origin, because our fan actually we need to be a solar power, and we need to make the fans very efficient so that we can use less solar panel to power this guy. So what we'll do on the design is actually we keep the outer casing remain the same, built of steel. Okay, make it so it can survive for the industrial abuse. Okay, what we did on the fans actually is the inside of the fan. Okay, for example, the fan model we're using brushless technology. So this is a brushless technology whereby you don't have a brush, so you are more durable. This kind of fan can last very long. You got no brush to change, so definitely very different from the traditional fan they're still using brush. Okay, this is brushless technology. To make the fan efficient, we need to make it lighter. What we'll do is actually inside the fan blade, we're using a special kind of soft rubber. It's a flexible kind of material. If you can see that it is made for soft rubber, it's very flexible and is very light, very light, and compared to the traditional fan that are made of steel. All right. After we do all these changes and put in the know-how, this fan actually consumes less than 10 watt. Yeah, less than 10 watt. So traditional fan they will consume about 50 to 100 watts. So this guy consumes less than 10 watts. Because of that, it's very energy efficient. All right. But let's say in the all traditional fan, let's say each of the fan consume about 50 watts. But let's say you have one or two inside your factory or in your greenhouse, that will not be an issue. But let's say if you have about hundreds to 200 of this kind of fan in your factory or in your greenhouse, that will be a very big issue. It's because the power consumption, the engine energy cost and the electrical bill will be very high. Imagine 50 times hundreds of this, and you are running these guys for 8 hours a day, and that is a lot of money. Okay. Alright, so what we'll do is probably I'll give you some spec on this fan. Actually, we designed this as roughly about more than 45 cm. 45 millimeter on here. The blade size is roughly about 32 mm. Okay, 32 mm. Okay, so it will be punch out roughly about the revolutions of this fan is it will give you about 1,200 cubic CFM on this fan. All right. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to plug in the solar panel and show you how this fan is running. Okay, you just give me a minute. What I can show you is on the outside of our office, there is a solar panel. Okay, a small solar panel, which is less than 10 watt solar panel. All right, outside here, as you can see this. All right. So I'll put it outside, and there's the cable. What we're going to do is actually, I'm going to plug in the cable. Just give me a minute. Okay. Now, once it's plugged in, then you can see the fan is rotating. That's it. Pure sunlight. All right. This thing got no battery involved. Okay, so you do not need to worry about changing battery after 3 to 5 years, but it's purely solar power. Okay, we are using very high quality solar panel that will last more than 20 years, and you know, this is energy free kind of solutions. And you can see the fan is running, and you can find out more about this ventilation fan on our website. Alright, you can just go to our website, and it will give you the spec and everything about this fan and the application. So just drop by at www.scorigin.com for more info on this ventilation fan. Yep, it gives you enough 1,200 CFM. You basically can use it to cool your Arctic, your greenhouse, your factories, your parking lot, whatever, when you need a cool ventilation fan. This is the best solution right now, especially as our electrical bill is going to increase every 6 months. I think this is the fan that you must have. Yeah. Okay.